as long as we stayed with them, it would be 6.5 hours to me, to us. We were red tails, just like my redhead. Well, here it is. The white eagle represents being wounded. The red on the end, naturally, there's a red tail. We were the 332nd Fighter Group. I had 18 long-range missions where we would fly back and forth over the B-17s and provide protection for them. Since they could only do 160, if we did 160 in a P-51 Mustang, we'd stall at high altitude. So therefore we had to do 220, 230, 240, back and forth. All four airplanes, all four planes make a flight. We flew by four guys together. Number one and number two stayed together. 3 and 4 stayed together. All four of us had to flight. There are 4 flights in a squadron. 4 red, white, yellow, blue. And we communicated by calling each guy. See, there was red, white, yellow, blue. Red, 1, 2, 3, 4. Red, white, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we wanted to communicate, we say bubble. Oh, the squadron was nicknamed Bubble. The 99th was Counter. Can't remember the other ones. Bubble, red, 1. Bubble, red, 2. Bubble, red, 3. Bubble, red, 4. Red, white, yellow, blue. Blue with bubble, blue, 1. Bubble, blue, 2. Bubble, blue, 3. And who in the heck is bubble, blue, 4? Red, white, yellow, blue. Last one in the formation. Tail end Charlie. Bubble, blue, 4. Me. I'm trying to keep track of where the heck I'm at. Oh, I'm on combat. Carry along with me. Our job that morning, I had 18 long-range missions. The airplane, the left wing contained 90 gallons of fuel. The right wing, 90 gallons. Sitting behind you is an 85-gallon tank. Remember? 1, 2, just like 3. Underneath the left wing was 110 gallons. Underneath the right wing, 110 gallons. How many gallons altogether? How many?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 85. 485 in rough numbers. Guaranteed to stay aloft for 6.5 hours. Some of our missions were 6.5 to 7 hours. Long range escorting the bombers. The 19th mission was strafing, where you go over and you're flying along at about 4,000 feet, look down, see some trains, and here we go, tally ho, and that sucker would blow, bang, you got yourself a train. Or trucks, and this day, radar stations. Now you gotta understand, we didn't know what the heck radar was. They simply said, you'll see some tall towers and some buildings underneath. You go up and shoot up the buildings, and this will destroy the radar. We had no idea that the invasion of southern France came off 4 days later. We didn't know what the heck was going on. You're simply a pilot. You follow orders. Well, this day, 1, 2, 3, 4, our target was radar stations right outside the city of Toulon, southern France. And as we went in at about 15,000 feet, clear day, sunshiny, beautiful day. The red flight peeled off at about 250, and as they dove in, they picked up speed. By the time they went across the top of the target, they were doing close to 400, and they got hits all across the buildings, across the towers, red, and then yellow, red, blue, yellow. Last of all, blue came along, and who was the last guy to go across the target.
Tell me, Charlie.
I'm looking up ahead, and by the way, in my book, I drew a picture of it that I drew my memory later on, while I was a POW later on. My memory, I could draw it, and I could still see this stuff coming back, little red balls, like basketball, coming back. You could see it coming. They were firing 20 millimeter and 30 millimeter back at you. I got hits across everything. I go right across the top of the target, and something said, boom. And I looked up, there's a hole in the top of the canopy. The fire came up out of the floor. That sucker hit me square. And the shell came up, didn't touch me, naturally, thank God. Went out to the top of the canopy. I'm on fire. During the whole 9 months of training, things were so fast, we never had 1 minute on how to get out of an airplane. There you go. Well, think about it. Rise to the occasion. Do what you gotta do. The heck with it. I'm too low to bail out. Hell, I'm doing 400 miles an hour. Everything's in the red. Oil pressure's in the red. Temperature's in the red. So what do? You pull back on the stick and climb, get some altitude to bail out. At the same time, as you're pulling back, just like driving a car, make that sucker turn. We'll pull back on the stick and make it gain altitude. With your left hand, there's a little wheel down here that controls your elevator that you rack it forward. And if you take your hand off the stick, the nose will go down. Pull that sucker up anyway. I don't know how high I got. The darn fire was getting hotter and hotter, and I had to get out. As I'm going up, you pull a little red knob and the whole canopy goes off. When you get up, I don't know, maybe 800 feet, maybe 1,000, turn the stick loose, and then that nose is, boom, going down. And when the nose went down, I had straps across here, straps here, with a big buckle. You hit that buckle, and all the straps come loose. Well, when I did that, bang, I hit like that, and I came out. I remember the doggone tail going by with all the fire because I had to get out. Then I thought about it. After I really thought about it. They told us if you had to bail out, count 1, 2, 3, to get the plane out of the way. Then you pull it. See, oh, by the way, I'm sitting on the parachute. It comes out with me. And I pull the D-ring, little cable, around, and it opens up and the parachute comes out. Well, I remember this, but I looked down, doggone, there were trees. I suspect I was about 1,000 feet, but I'm traveling about 400 miles an hour, and I pulled that sucker real fast anyway. And I remember looking at it and I said, doggone it, I'm going low. Bang! The parachute popped, and I'm swinging out into the trees. There, I'm hung up.